As we get further into the 21st century, technology has changed tremendously, especially for online school. Online school is now something that is accessible for students so they can do their homework online instead of in a traditional classroom. This can be very beneficial for students who have tight schedules or just need that time online. Hi, my name is Camden Prakash, and today I'm going to give an informative speech using visual aids on if online school is as effective as traditional school. So before we get started, my three main points will be how technology has changed schools just in general, then how the traditional school system works, and then the online school system. So out with the old and in with the new. Communication with students and families have changed tremendously. A lot of the time you would just get a piece of paper that the teacher would print off with all the information on it, and now emails or letters are posted on Facebook or Instagram or wherever they can use. A lot of this is because the printing prices have gone up and most teachers don't have the funds to print all these informational letters off of. Having these letters online is very beneficial for students and families. They have access to it 24/7, so they can always look up whatever is needed. Changes in the classroom have also been happening. A lot of changes have been going from paper books to online versions of it. This is also with magazines or any other source that they use. Tests and homework can be scanned online now, so they can do the same exact thing but online. Some websites use proctors so they can't cheat, which is very beneficial as well. And like I mentioned earlier, magazines or any other form of educational use can be also online as well. Plagiarism in AI is a huge thing now with online school. According to the journal, plagiarism rates have gone up from 33% pre-COVID to 46% post-COVID. So right here in this graph, you can see that the 33% pre-COVID and then 46% post-COVID. Campus Tech states that 80% of students have used some sort of AI on their homework. That means that a lot of the students within a grade or within a school have used some sort of AI. So now that I've discussed how technology has changed school, I will discuss some of the traditional schooling. Getting up for school in the morning can be very hard. Not many students want to get up and go ride a bus or go to a school and sit in them desks that creak and rock all day. Most teachers have actually found that students will not participate in class. They'll just lay their head down or wait for the bell so that way they're closer to going home throughout the day. Studies have shown though that students who are active in class and participate in questions or in group work have found to retain more information than students who don't. So if you're able to focus and work in a group and talk amongst your class, you're going to retain more of that information. When you're in class, students can also ask questions and talk to their teachers or professors if they need. And in person, you have a structural learning environment. So you're going to go through your routine every day like you normally would, unless if there's a pep fest or whatever. But you're going to go through that routine and have the same thing every day so you can be prepared for what you have to do every single day. And in person, you can socialize with your peers, like I mentioned, and group work or other activities is very important to socialize and get those other opinions. So that way you are retaining all that information and learning as best as you can. According to number analysis, 72% of students have increased their problem solving when they work in groups. So in real life situations, the students that worked in groups are gonna be better at problem solving than the students who weren't. So now that you have a better understanding of the traditional school system, I'll talk more about the online school. Online school, there is some factors that can play into it that can make it very difficult to learn. One big one is the technology of it. If something is shut down online or you can't access it, you will not be able to do your homework. Some websites might be available still to get onto and learn with, but if your main website is down, you will not be able to get to your homework. Most online schools, you will go to whatever page or site that class works with, and then you'll be able to post your discussions or your homework on that. And you get to make your own schedule when you're online. If you want to wake up on Monday morning and do all your homework that for the week, you can go ahead and do that. Some benefits of online is that you will always have your books and homework with you. It doesn't matter if you're going to go out of town or just be right at home, you can always access that. And 72% of students actually say that online classes are better than traditional classes. So right here you can see that online classes is a 72% and then traditional classes is 28%. A negative side of online is that you have to find motivation to do your homework. If you aren't motivated and you don't actually push yourself to learn, you are not going to retain the information that you need. You might pass the class, but you won't get that information and those skills that you're meant to get for taking that class. In conclusion, I hope you learn more about how technology has changed in schools, the traditional class system, and online class system. In conclusion, there's no right or wrong answer on if online classes are as effective as traditional. It all depends on that specific person and how much effort they want to put into their education. Thanks.